Welcome to Louisville. It's pretty windy today.
It is pretty windy, and we, as usual, don't have a ton of time. We're both working full time. We have a lot of meetings this afternoon, and we are in a hotel. It's not our favorite hotel, but we needed something that was Norman friendly.
Norman. Yeah.
So he's at the hotel. We're in downtown Louisville. We are going to hit as many distilleries and cool places as we can while we're here, and hopefully we'll be showing you some interesting bottles or gets or things at some point.
Yeah, since it's a 3-hour time difference, what's better than a little breakfast bourbon?
Okay, first experience, Michter's.
Success. Unexpected success.
Had no idea what to expect, and we got to fill our own bourbon van bottle of barrel strength rye. It's a whiskey we wanted to try for a long time, so pretty excited. So thank you, Michter's, for the experience. There's the giant Louisville Slugger bat behind us. What do you think of that?
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's a pretty beautiful city.
So far, I'm having a really nice time.
Yeah, and nobody's out right now because it's only 10:30 or something.
Come here on a weekday. That's the best time to be here.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next one.
Well, we went to my favorite distillery, Old Forester. They didn't have any single barrels today, but
You got a hat and a sticker for the van.
yeah.
Not all is lost.
Nope.
Where to next?
Silver Dollar?
Silver Dollar or Jim Beam, whichever one we come upon first.
I'm ready for a drink.
Well, start of our day 2 here in Kentucky, in Louisville. We had a really fun day yesterday. We didn't really accomplish more than we expected to, but we came back with a fair amount of bottles. We have plenty. First on the list, we went to Justin's House of Bourbon, and we were interested in trying their Pinhook bourbon. They accidentally poured us their Pinhook rye, and we were like, this is amazing. And they said, we don't have any of that, so you can't have it. So we missed out on that one, but the bourbon was also good. So we bought a bottle of that. And later on in the day, we went to Total Wine, and lo and behold, they had the Pinhook rye. So not the same one, not a single barrel, but we enjoyed it so much that we were excited to get our hands on this bottle. So a couple of Pinhooks there. We don't have any of that. We've never had that before. Also did I say Total Wine? We're at the Liquor Barn. So also at the Liquor Barn, we got a couple of bottles, not super special, just things that we don't see by us, including this old Bardstown 101 from Willett Distillery. We've just never seen this bottle. I've seen it in other states, but it was always fairly pricey, so excited to try this one for the first time. Also, J.W. Dant. We just love an old school looking bottled and bond bottom shelfer, so for 13 bucks, yeah, we'll take that. And then there was this little guy here, the Jim Beam Single Barrel 108 Proof. We found this here for $26.99. We've seen it as high as $50 in some states, so I'm glad that we held off on getting this one. We don't get this by us in Oregon, so excited to actually finally have that bottle right there. Again, nothing super exciting or special here, but we were excited to try those. One other bottle that we did pick up, because we don't know anything about it, is Bluegrass Distillers, and this is Bluegrass Distillers out of Lexington. We've read good things about them. This is their Toasted Oak limited release bourbon at 100 proof. We like a toasted bourbon, so we thought that's a good place to start with this particular brand, and excited to try that. But the sort of biggest get of the day was right off the bat when we were at Michter's this morning. We got the opportunity to fill our own bottle of the Fort Nelson Reserve that's made right there at Michter's. They bottle it, or they get ready to bottle it right there, and then they let us bottle it ourselves. So we've got our little bourbon van right there, and date of the pour, and then the bottle itself. So really nice little package that they put together for you, and we get to put the stickers on it ourselves, and so that's why everything's a little bit crooked. But that was a fun experience over at Michter's, and we had a flight of ryes over there. We finally got to try the toasted rye, which was awesome, and the 10-year rye, which was also awesome. So nice experience over at Michter's. We really enjoyed that. So that's day 1. Today, we have a very long day ahead of us. About 5 hours of driving. We're thinking Wild Turkey, Wilderness Trail, Maker's Mark, Barton 1792, and all the way back up to Lexington to go to Castle and Key. We better get started. Where are we now?
Wild Turkey.
What you gonna do in there?
put some cinnamon in my mouth.
Okay, well, we bumped our noses a little bit here. There wasn't much to see or do. The bar was open, but it's a little early in the day for a drink, right?
Yeah, a little early.
For today. We did see Jimmy Russell, which was pretty cool. We didn't bother him or film him or anything. We wanted to be cool. Julie did say hi.
I did say hi. He was nice.
Nice. But they don't have any special products. They said they've actually had trouble getting their products. So glass shortages and other things. So on to the next one, Wilderness Trail.
Yes.
Distillery number 2 on day 2, Wilderness Trail. Looks like a really nice campus.
Beautiful.
And we're gonna see if we can't jump on this 11 a.m. tour and then hopefully taste a bunch of whiskeys because we like Wilderness Trail.
Yeah.
Well, we just finished this tour and tasting and everything at Wilderness Trail, and look who we've got. It's the resident celebrity here at Wilderness Trail, Cooper, who's such an amazing little sweet cat. He comes to all the tours, he hangs out in the rake houses, he has full run of the grounds. Yeah, snuggles. Okay, they're ongoing.
Oh, hello.
Well, we just finished all this up here, and this was the stop of the weekend for us so far. The stop of the week, really. Kentucky treating us really well, but Wilderness Trail in general. Fantastic tour, the best tour we've been on, the best tasting, and quite honestly, our favorite stop so far.
Totally, 100%.
Well, Limestone Branch Distillery is on the way to Maker's Mark from Wilderness Trail, so let's go get some Yellowstone.
Stopping in.
Well, we didn't find anything at Yellowstone of too much interest. That happens. We already have a single barrel 115 proof that we found in Indiana, so we're not missing anything there. We did taste a 93 proof single barrel. Wasn't really our cup of tea. So now we are arriving at one of our favorite distilleries to visit because it's just a beautiful location and the whole area is just fantastic. What they've done with it is awesome. We are going to Maker's Mark because, as we understand it, FAEO2 has dropped, and Julie's not going to miss an opportunity to scoop that one up. Here we go.
Oh.
Well, we had a really successful trip to Maker's Mark.
Too successful.
Too successful, some would say. And then we are now at 1792 Barton Distilling. Barton 1792 Distilling. Not even sure what to find here. It's just a huge plant. It's not the sexiest of grounds, but we're going to go into this gift store, visitor center, whatever, see what they have here and have a look around. And it's probably our last distillery of the day. We did see Willit is right around the corner, but I think they're closed, and Bardstown closed earlier, so this is probably the last hurrah, but we'll see what we can find.
I'm tired. Impromptu stop.
Impromptu because Barton didn't work out at all.
No.
There was nothing we wanted there. You could get 1792 small batch or some sort of eggnog drink. So
not great choices.
Not great choices. Heaven Hill, of course, closed with the strike, so we got to drive through it, look at it longingly, and keep on going. Man, I hope they figure that out quickly. But Willit, right around the corner.
Oh, I didn't even know and excited.
Look at her. And look at these grounds. This facility is really, really lovely. Ponds and fountains and
beautiful buildings.
Buildings.
With potential food.
Food, cute little rick houses. There's another cat. That's our third cat.
Aw.
And look at this building behind us. It looks very lovely, southern charming. So I'm going to go there with my Southern Belle right now.
Oh, and I think this will be a nice finale for today.
We've had plenty.
I'm tired.
Plenty.
Did I mention that I'm tired?
So much driving, so much cruising. We have an hour to get back to the hotel yet, so hopefully we have a lot here, and I'm going inside.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm a Willet cat. Oh, paper. Oh, I'm a cat. I'm a cat. So here's the bottles we picked up at Maker's. Very exciting. FAE02. You know how I love that wood finish series. So pretty excited to pick this one up. We cannot get it in Oregon yet. Hopefully coming soon. So it'll give us time to try it before we rebuy it. So next up is the toasted marshmallow. Phil got to dip this one. We both dipped a bottle today. And then we couldn't pass up the opportunity. And it comes in a fancy box and everything now. Makers 101. I got to dip this one. I'm excited.
Is your dip better than mine?
Always.
Oh no.
So next up for our bottle picks today, Willit, which was a surprise. We weren't gonna do it, ended up turning around. Super pumped that we did. Beautiful facility, loved it. So we picked up the pot still. I mean, you can't pass up a bottle, guys. Look at this thing, it's amazing. So I'm excited. We have probably not had this in over 10 years. Right, 10 years?
It's been, yeah.
It's been
roughly.
a minute.
I know it's changed a little bit, we'll see.
And then the other one that we picked up is the Willet Rye, which we picked up in Washington State. We can't get in Oregon. I think it was last summer or the summer before. Delicious. So I know you guys know that we went to Wilderness Trail today. We're not showing you any bottles right now, but they treated us amazing. This was the one place that Phil was super excited to go through. We got some good stuff. New video coming on that.
It's our last day in Louisville. We missed this spot yesterday. We're not missing it again.
It is so pretty.
Old Taylor Distillery, which is now Castle and Key. I don't really know much about their whiskey, but the grounds are supposed to be spectacular and the history is awesome. So
I'm excited already.
here we go.
It was pretty awesome.
Old Taylor Distillery. I keep calling it that. It's Castle and Key Distillery now. The grounds are fantastic. We wandered around. We got some rye.
I wish I had an old parasol so that I could wear a fancy dress and have a picnic. And it's, wow, it was
What a classy
surprising.
spot. Incredible. And
Yeah.
Colonel Taylor, who built this place, what a vision. Super cool place. This was, whether you like the whiskey from here or not, and honestly, we don't know. We've never had it. It's a cool place to go and a beautiful spot, and highly recommend it.
I was going to say, if we weren't on our way to Nashville next, I could have convinced Phil to have a cocktail, but no dice today.
Hey, we gotta keep moving. We're road warriors. It's the weekend. Here we go.
All right.
Can I do the BBC flight?
It's not my
That's
birthday.
That's the Bardstown.
But it's my birthday.
The one that they got right there.
That's perfect. Got it.
How is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, boy.
Well, on the way out of Old Taylor, we bought ourselves a Restoration Rye. And then on the way out of town, we happened by Bardstown. We couldn't help ourselves. We went in, had an amazing lunch.
Oh my gosh, the food was delicious. Probably the best potato chips I've ever had. I think they were like mesquite flavored, but like real mesquite.
I was going to talk about other stuff. She's going to keep going on these potato chips.
Love food.
And we got to try some whiskeys. And what was your favorite?
Well, I got to try the Old Forester birthday bourbon.
Old
I have
Forester
like
birthday bourbon.
8 videos of me trying it. I couldn't help it. It was too much money, but probably the only time we could try it.
The 2021 edition, it was actually, I thought, a reasonable price for a pour of it, and it was absolutely delicious. And we got this distillery exclusive Bardstown bottle. It was way too much money. Who cares? It's such an awesome campus. The food was great. It's beautiful here, and it's right off the highway, super easy to get to. So that was our final stop in Kentucky.
Which is good, because I'm broke now.
And my wallet just sighed in relief. So thanks so much for joining us on this tour of all the places, all the distilleries, all the bourbons, everything that we've seen here in Kentucky. This was really, really awesome.
My recommendation is not to cram so many things in 48 hours, because you could really just spend a ton of time here probably having even more fun than we've had.
Yeah, come on the weekdays if you can, and plan in advance, book things in advance, but just pop in when you see stuff too, because that hospitality down here, this is such a cool state.
Hospitality.
Man, distillery life. It's been fantastic. So thank you, Kentucky, and from wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.